Hello everyone, it's Kat. Today I'm on my alt account and I'm going to be giving you some tips of things to do as a non-star rater. This can also just be things to do when you're bored. This is my non-star rater account. I'm only level 6 and this horse I bought completely using star coins that I got from redeem codes because SSO has been putting out so many codes recently. I was able to get this horse from the equestrian festival. I had a brain fart for a second. So yeah, I got this discounted horse and I'm pretty happy with it because I kind of wanted it on my main account, but I felt like I just bought like a few flea bitten horses, so if that's the right terminology. So I ended up getting this one here instead. But just to start off with a few things, the main thing that I like to do on either of my accounts is the stable chores and just caring for my horse. So we're gonna call for pickup so we can go to my stable because I'm too lazy to ride over there. I currently have 210 star coins and 600 shillings. It's definitely harder to get both of these currencies as a non-star rider, but I think if you at least log on every day and do dailies, it can be really easy, especially if like something were to happen to your main account. It's good to be able to be consistent on an alt account. So first off, I'm gonna take care of my horsey. I'm gonna have to buy some food, but that'll have to do for now. So instead, let's focus on stable chores. Alright, the last thing we need to do, I think it said was brush horses, right? I only have to brush 2 since I only have 2. Probably should have brushed my starter first because my starter is maxed, but whatever. We still get the shillings, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay, now that we got that done, I have some stuff in my inventory that's bothering me, so I'm gonna put it in my closet. My closet isn't the prettiest thing right now, but I don't have that many things on this account, so I just am really not worrying about it. And it's kind of easier to just have everything on one page since there's not really a point in having several pages when I don't have that much to begin with. Just got this from the quest, and my little pet can go in here because I'm not using a saddlebag right now. But yeah, as you can see, some of these I got from codes, like the crab shirt. I got the jacket that I'm currently wearing from a code, I believe. These pants I think I bought. This hat was from a recent code. Like, just being consistent with the codes on your alt accounts. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds to log into an account on the website, and it's just completely worth it and just good to have. So next up, I am going to be doing all the races. I'm going to do all my training because I wanted to show you guys something in Fort Pinta, and now I'm blanking on what. So I'm like, okay, let's go around and do all my training. But before that, I also want to get the stable chores in Moorland done as well as Fort Pinta as a way to just gain shillings. And I'm gonna do like a shilling count at the end of how many you can earn from doing all of this. Alright, so for Moorland, we're gonna get, I think it's what, 30 for each, so we'll get 90 total just from doing these. And there's not really a lot to buy as a non-star rider, but I have been interested in getting more tack because I have like a sort of decent amount of clothes and I just don't feel like I need to get any more right now. I mostly want to focus on tack because my horse doesn't have a lot of matching tack and it's kind of annoying. Even just like something basic like black or white so that it can match with pretty much anything would be helpful. I think it would be fun to maybe do like videos on this account more, kind of seeing like my progress or even just doing like wild role plays. I don't know. I know I see people do those. Not wild role plays, but like role plays in general, and I think that could be kind of fun. So let's go talk to lady over here that I somehow can never remember the name of. Oh, Jenna. Okay. Alright. There's 90 more shillings. Okay, now we are going to do all the races over here. I'm going to be doing the circus race as well. And let me collect this recycling real quick. I'm going to be doing the circus race, and I am going to include that in the Moorland total, even though technically it's in Milmer's Highland because it's still a race, you know, it's gonna work. So let's speed run these races. I'll just skip through it because my horse is super slow and I forgot that I have those happy hoof treats because my brain's not working. Alright, unfortunately as a non-star rider you only get one of Loretta's races, you don't get the, I think it's either intermediate or something like that, but we do have 2 of Stacy's races, which is pretty cool, although they only give 5 shillings, but it's whatever. They're both pretty quick races, so it's not a big deal, especially for those of you that maybe don't have multiple horses on an alt account and you just have your starter, and perhaps your starter is also already maxed. It can be good just to do the training, the races, just to get the shillings if you're saving up for something. I think especially as a non-star rater, it's best to save your star coins because obviously this game's about horses, so most people are probably wanting the horses, so I've been trying to save star coins as much as possible. Even on my main account, I've been trying to avoid using them. I've stopped buying stable care and just started caring for my horses, especially with the whole gardening update. It makes my life a little easier. I can just pretty much create hay out of flowers, so I don't have to buy it anymore. But obviously that's not something you can do on here, but just, you know, getting shillings in any way you can is the best that you can do, and you guys are doing great. I believe in you. Okay, so for each of those races total, we only got 10 shillings, so before even doing the circus race, we have 50 shillings just from here, and then there's the 2 more races in Fort Pinta as well, but I like to do this race next because I don't know, this is just the order that I always do my training. I always go to, well, I don't start in Moorland necessarily, I don't have like a strict path, but once I'm in like a specific area, I kind of like go to the same races in the same order. So I always go to the circus after I finish Stacy's bobcat races. Except it's stupid because as a non-star rater, the freaking Joker circus dude is all the way over here, and I wish he wasn't because it's kind of a pain. The jester, not the Joker, but it gives 25 shillings, so that's pretty good. That's like half of what we just earned from doing all those other races. And that then brings us to 75 Jorvik shillings with all of the races in the Moorland / No More's Highland area. We are now going to go to Fort Pinta because I don't really have anything else to do over here. So let's get to Fort Pinta. Okay, we are in Fort Pinta, and I'm gonna start off with the stable chores. I think these give 95 total shillings, but let's double check. Yeah, these ones give 95, so that's a little bit of a boost, and they don't really take very long, so that's 95 free shillings. Alright, now let us go talk to the girl that I'm forgetting the name of, Syndra, I think? And then we're gonna do her race following picking up our rewards. Okay, and then I think this race gives 20 shillings? Yeah, so that'll get us 20. I think we should be getting 40 total with the other race in Fort Pinta. Alright, let's go meet with Syndra. I have that exclamation point, and I think it's from that quest with the cat, which I did see earlier, and then I ignored it because I was like, oh, I gotta record a video, and I don't know where the cat is. I should have just talked to it. I'm so silly. At least that's what I think it's for. Yeah, finding Dory, because the other 2 I can't do because I don't have a pony. Because I bought this horse instead of a pony. I bought the thoroughbred. But I will get a pony, don't you worry. I'm so close. I have 210. I just need 90 more star coins. I just need SSO to keep putting out those star coin codes and I'll be all good. Okay, this race also gives 20 and it also gives 250 XP, so you can get a decent amount of XP as well. Not great, but especially for those of you that aren't the biggest fans of training, just going on your alt and doing a little bit of training can be good. I mean, you probably won't level up your horse like every day, but that's not a big deal. It's nothing to worry about. I mean, we just play Star Stable for fun. Don't get stressed out over it. I don't go on my alt account every day, as you can tell from my horse's mood, but I try to go on every once in a while just to make sure I'm putting in any codes that I find, or just to see if there's any clothes that I like to try to keep in mind to save for. So it's always good, and most of these things don't take very long, especially if you have like a higher level horse, or maybe you have a higher level alt account. For those of you that maybe do have Star Rider on an alt account, I just wanted to keep this account specifically non-Star Rider just to see like how much progress I can make on it. But I might make another alt account in the future where I might get Star Rider. I'm not really sure yet. I don't know if I want to do that just because I already have an account with Star Rider. I don't see a reason to make another one with it, but to each their own. But let's level up this boy. Okay, so that's pretty much all the dailies you can do. So we're gonna be at a grand total of, so that'll get you to 370 shillings, which really isn't a lot, but there's also championships, which obviously you can only do either the Moorland championship, the Fort Pinta, or the pony championship if you have a pony on an alt account, and if you're a non-Star Rider, of course, because obviously if you have Star Rider you can do any of the championships, so that can get you like an extra 200 shillings. Not sure what the schedule looks like. What's today, Friday? So yeah, unfortunately there won't be one for me to do in this video, but that's another way to get XP and another way to just get shillings and possibly even any medals. But that's pretty much all you can do to get shillings and horse XP. There's so many other things you can do as a non-Star Rider, like collecting stars. I think I personally collected all of the, which one was it? The tokens travels, because I really wanted to complete it for the reward. So that's something you can do as well. And you know what? Why don't we find, do we want to find all these? I don't really want to. Maybe I'll do another video about that, because I really don't want to. But another thing you can try to do is achievements, you know, completing races. What is this one? Oh, for orienteering. But yeah, there's so much you can do. This game is very fun. And actually, you know what? Before this video ends, let's try to see if we can find Dory, because Dory was up here. I saw her and I want to bring her home. Even if it's not really a tip, it's just me being a little bit of a pain in the butt. Dory! It says your exclamation point is over here and I don't see you. Where did those people come from? The heck? Where's Dory? I swear they came from this area. I thought like maybe I could go in there. Ooh, what's over here? A secret hideout I never noticed before? What the? How have I never noticed this before? There's no way. See, being a non-Star Rider makes me actually look around, because that's crazy. I never saw that before. I actually feel a little silly right now. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is collecting recycling as well. You can sell it. I've been trying to keep mine. I was using some of it for tokens during the equestrian festival, so I did use a bunch of the ones that I found, but that is something to look for if you're bored and just running around. You can find some recycling around these areas. Okay, well, I'm not able to find Dory, but it's not a big deal. I hope you all found this helpful. I know it's not that interesting, and perhaps a lot of you already know. I mean, pretty sure everybody knows to get shillings you can train and do this stuff, but maybe it'll get you encouraged to hop onto your alt account and do a teeny bit of grinding that doesn't take very long at all. And you know, maybe get some fun tack. But yeah, you guys are all so cool, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!